Roaming Tantalus are three legendary figures: a monk of unparalleled skill and might, an uncatchable and storied thief, and this, the master of all magics, arcane and divine, Wizen, who is one of my most popular characters whenever I pull him out for DMing. Hello, Internet. This is Adam A. Smith, Day 21 update report, and I pulled out one of my old sketchbooks to look at some of my older drawings that I needed to complete, and this was one of them. The legendary and rather loopy Wizen. Like I said, he's one of my most popular characters whenever I pull him out in campaigns, so he's definitely going to be a part of the world. What role is he going to play? Well, you'll just have to stay tuned and find out. But also, more pertinently, I have been working on this, which will function as the new header for my site. Of course, it's not complete yet. I still have a lot of the middle to fill out here, but I wanted to complete the heads just to make sure they're all aligned properly, and I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. So, yeah, just making progress, doing a little bit more work on the actual page 2, or page 3 section, sorry. And the 22nd, so we're rapidly approaching the end of the month, 0 day, where I'll be going live with my Patreon site. I should be more nervous than I am, but I'm feeling relatively confident, actually, which is new for me. Yeah, also, I've been sort of ruminating about something that's been sort of on my mind for a while now. They say that how to put it, the first step is admitting you have a problem, or you always have to take the first step. And, the first step is the hardest. The first step. And I see so many people who sort of obsess over taking that first step. Whether it's a problem or a project or a goal or whatever, like, I've taken the first step. First step, a big important thing. The first step is the hardest. And then they expect sort of everything else to just happen after that. It's like, I took the first step. Everyone says that's the hardest part. Everything else will just fall into place after that, right? No, it really isn't, in my experience. I've taken a lot of first steps, but they haven't all necessarily ever gotten me anywhere. And then I see other people who, they just, it seems like they take, the first step of X, Y, and Z just for the praise of, look, he took the first step, good for him. And then, a couple months later, the first step on this, the first step on that. It's like, no, what's most important, I think, is the second step. It's like, okay, you've taken the first step on completing this project, or bettering yourself in this way, or fixing this problem in your life. Now you need to take the second. You need to go further. You need to keep going. That's the really hard part. But, and also, to my experience, to take that second step, you have to have something worth continuing for, right? It's not just for your own benefit. You have to have some reason. And if you'll excuse me getting a little sappy here for just a minute, my reason is I have 3 living grandparents, and my grandmother on my father's side, Mama, is my sister and I called her. She always believed in me. She always believed in everyone, really. And she never judged me or made me feel less about myself. And there's a very, very, very small amount of people in my life who that's true for. Only a handful, really. And she's the only one who's not in my life anymore, unfortunately. She died several years ago. And she's also the only one who will never get to see all of this stuff. Never get to see my comics, never get to see me succeed at it. So, for her sake, if nothing else, I have to see this through. I have to get this done, post on Patreon, and be damned whether it succeeds or not. I can at least say that I have done it, that it's out there. And I hope that that's something she'd be proud of. Anyway, like I said, forgive my sappiness for a minute. It's something I wanted to get off my chest. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.